They told him it was a good sign, that training someone new meant he was trusted. 6 months of late nights, walkthroughs, documentation, and then one sentence wiped out his entire career there. "We've decided to move in a different direction." He didn't lose his job because he failed. He lost it because he succeeded at training his replacement. This is a real story I came across. Let's call him Dave. Dave was 34. He'd been at his company for 4 years. Reliable, no drama, the kind of employee managers say they can count on. He worked in operations, the go-to person when something broke or didn't make sense. He knew the systems, the shortcuts, the things nobody bothered to write down. Last year, his manager told him they were hiring someone new. "Just extra support," they said, "someone to lighten your workload." Dave believed them. When the new hire started, Evan, fresh out of school, Dave was asked to train him, tools, processes, daily tasks. Dave didn't hesitate. He thought this was how you move forward. Help out, lead, prove your value. But training slowly turned into documentation, screen recordings, step-by-step guides for everything Dave did. At first, he felt proud, then uneasy. Evan stopped asking questions, started working independently, started getting invited to meetings Dave wasn't. Dave's workload shrank, not because things were easier, but because they weren't his anymore. Still, his reviews were positive. "Great teamwork. Appreciate your flexibility." 6 months later, a calendar invite popped up. HR manager, no agenda. The meeting lasted 8 minutes. They said his role was being eliminated due to restructuring, not performance related. Dave asked one thing: "So, what happens to the work I do?" The answer was quiet: "We've redistributed responsibilities." Evan kept the job, at a lower salary, using Dave's documentation. Dave walked out with a cardboard box thinking, "I trained myself out of a job." Not because he messed up, but because he did exactly what was asked. And that's the part that still hurts. This story hits hard because it taps into a fear a lot of working adults quietly carry. According to labor data and workplace studies, millions of layoffs each year are classified as restructuring or role elimination, not performance related. Translation: people aren't losing jobs because they're bad at them, but because they're replaceable on paper. That's why Dave's story stings, because it breaks the promise many of us were taught: work hard, be helpful, be loyal, you'll be safe. But the modern workplace doesn't reward loyalty the way it used to. It rewards efficiency, cost-cutting, transferable knowledge. And when your skills, your systems, your experience can be packaged, documented, and handed off, you stop being a person and start being a line item. That's the quiet terror behind this story. Here's the hard truth no one prepares you for. Loyalty is no longer a safety net. You can show up early, stay late, train others, and give a company years of your life, and still be cut loose without warning. That doesn't mean you failed. It means the system changed. But here's the part that matters most. They may have taken the job, but they didn't take your experience, your discipline, or the resilience it took to survive that moment. There's a quote by Maya Angelou that fits this perfectly. "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Being laid off after training your replacement hurts because it attacks your dignity, not just your income. But dignity isn't given by a title. It's proven in what you do next. If this story hit close to home, subscribe. Drop a comment if you've ever been asked to train someone and felt that quiet fear creeping in. Your story might help someone else feel seen. And share this with someone who's giving everything to a job right now. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can give a working adult is the reminder that their value goes deeper than a paycheck.